think we're off to another scene of Gale. One we didn't get in the early access. Yeah, as a bard we can see it's Mystra, the Lady of Magic, the goddess, the weave itself, and the Forgotten Realms. Ah, Mystra, the patron of magic herself, an ambitious desire indeed to hold her in your hands.
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away.
I'm so excited to see the scene. Care to tell me why you were conjuring an image of the goddess?
No special reason, really. I was just practicing an incantation.
There's more to it than that. You were contemplating her in a way I can hardly fathom. I mean 5, but still. +1, -1.
What can I say? She's Mystra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies.
Magic itself.
The weave. Mystra is all magic. And as far as I'm concerned, she is all creation.
I didn't realize the depth of your devotion.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
It's a very good question. I really love that he's so passionate about magic. But I mean, as you know from all my Let's Plays and all my videos, magic is just the best. Altering reality, having the power to just conjure different effects, different spells, to enchant people, just with your skills. Magic is music, poetry, and even beauty, though I suspect you and I perform it differently.
Fair enough. Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition. Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
Oh, that sounds awesome. By all means, I would love to.
Then follow my lead.
Let's see what we're gonna do.
Now you.
So much fascination. Different ways how we can do that. And we can say magic is just not for me. I think that's a sentence you'll never hear from me. Let's quick save. Let's try to imitate the gesture with a flourish. I mean 5. Should be possible. One if it truly looks different. Magical.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Arthron Mistraril Kantrak Ao.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Harmony comes easily to Garon. He allows it to wash over him, his mind, magic. feel amazing to do that.
You see, or
Make it
is
visible.
it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
A very romantic moment.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Magical, sensual even.
That it does.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
And I'm so happy that it seems like it's working out what didn't happen in the early access. Like such an awesome and cute moment. And holds on to the moment. It is a good night for intimacy.
You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it.
Yeah, I mean, just look at him. Probably my hugest video game character crush ever. Garon pictures kissing Gale, tenderness, then passion.
I
Oh,
didn't think.
You perceive quick-fire gusts of embarrassment, trepidation, and finally, elation.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting. But it is a pleasant image, to be sure. Most pleasant, in fact.
aww.
Most welcome.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good
A
night.
perfect moment for a kiss.
I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Wow, I'm so happy. Because, in total, I've played this game 4 times, and 3 of them I tried to, in the early access, and 3 times I tried to romance Gale. And the last time you witnessed maybe in my early access let's play, it failed. And even the first 2 times it failed. So, at least it seems to be going into a romantic direction, and that's awesome. See if we can talk about it.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
So, what do you think about what I pictured when we were connected by the weave?
Oh, I was surprised, but pleasantly so. Just like I said, amid the madness that has befallen us, it seems almost out of place to think of a kiss. And yet, now more than ever, it's important to recall what makes us human. Well, you know what I mean. A stolen glance, that sudden heartbeat.
Human.
Sometimes the little things are worth more than kingdoms. They promise things to come.
I guess it's more the anticipation of a kiss than a kiss we get through this scene. Anyway, what do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Gotta say, I've never realized it was so easy to cast magic.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
I mean, guess that's why he is a wizard. Ah, that was lovely. Oh, let's go to bed. Dreaming about Gale. Ah. Oh, let's continue our adventure and head back to the Druid Grove. Or talk again to Shadowheart.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you. If now's a good time.
It's getting quite talkative. And we can mock her about that. You're voluntarily telling me about yourself? Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole? I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Ooh, is it more about memories? Being led by curiosity, Garon uses the parasite to explore her mind.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Aww. Small Shadowheart. Sharon clerics?
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home. With Lady Shah.
Guess that's the mother.
It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in
Curious.
your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
The thing. Because it is common that followers of Shah try to recruit new Sharon people or followers, especially from Selûnites. I guess it's just some kind of, I don't know, some kind of revenge or something. Preying on your enemies' followers. You look like you were wearing a moonstone. Isn't that commonly worn by Selûnites?
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I know, it can't have been easy.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
Yeah.
I wonder what the next move is.
So much happening with the characters.
All's well that ends. Not as bad
Oh,
as it could have.
so hyped to find out more. So, let's go to the Emerald Grove. And let's hope they didn't succeed
And through.
the Rite of Thorns. Let's cast Speak with Animals. And you know, with Gale,
Oh, I have the magic touch.
let's use Mage Arm. The first time ever.
Give up now. Moving in. Road
Actually,
to
a
Baldur's
plus-
Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow,
In.
vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
Yeah. Compassion. But I think that's part of why Shadowheart is so interesting, because she seems so far to be a character of lots of contradictions. So you have, well, of course, her Sharon Faith, which is quite evil. Sharon is obviously a neutral evil goddess with inflicting sorrow, inflicting pain, destroying hope, and yeah, trying to achieve total and eternal darkness. And at the same time, she often kind of approves doing good stuff, like saving Arabella, or also seems to be quite inclined toward animals. It would be quite interesting if she actually was a Selûnite.
Come, boy. It's all right.
So, Kagha, let's quick save and then let's have a word.
Away. I have no more need of you.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove over for shadow druids?
What?
Ah, that's why they weren't talking to us. They are the shadow druids. Light-shaping druids. But they look quite cool. All this body paint.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin,
And
I can explain.
successfully.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on,
Oh,
tell
she's
him.
Olladin. She's the one who wrote Kagha. Oh no, I think Kagha wrote to Olladin. Oh, and we could actually go to, take their side. The circles overdue some change. Kagha's a shadow druid. She means to convert this circle.
A shadow druid? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Not really the way of
and
Sylvanas.
Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The
No one
choice is
speak up.
made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Could try to detect thoughts, can try to persuade, can just be like, I don't care. Since unfortunately we are so bad at detect thoughts, let me try that, and if I fail I will reload and try to just persuade. Because I think it's interesting to get more insight into the thoughts, and it's quite the cool spell. So let's hope it works. Guidance. I mean, it's +2, +d4. It could work. Come on. Nice.
With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the Circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger.
Is she just scared? You're so desperate to be proven right. It's made you forget who you really are. You are a druid of Sylvanas.
Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Kagha. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would
I
question
love it
my
that you
power.
can do that.
Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Now we have all the druids with us, and also Kagha. Just have to fight those shadow druids. Nice. Interesting. I remember correctly, in the early access, also at least some of the other druids actually join the Shadow Druids and fight against you. But yeah. Yeah, and Paladin is almost done for, so let's heat her up. Nice. Oh, we can still talk to her. But it's so cool there are so many different ways you can resolve this whole dang it. This whole Tiefling versus Druid conflict. So we exposed the schemes, but you can also, of course, embrace it. You can support her in going through with the Rite of Thorns. You can also attack the Druids. You can choose violence, so go on the side of the Tieflings. You can also try to drive out the Tieflings, and there are even more options how to solve it, but for that you have to wait a little bit, so I won't spoil them. Burn my bear.
Got to focus.
Come on, let's try inflict wounds.
Let's make this quick.
Be a true shark cleric and inflict some damage. Oh, come on. Can we try to shove you? Don't know if they can fall down. Yeah, I guess it's smart to heal yourself first. Yeah. Nice. Kagha seems to be actually quite powerful. I mean, I guess she's first druid in absence of Halsin for a reason. Go. But I mean, we are outnumbering them by so much. That, by the way, was Misty Step. Quite a nice spell.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
And I don't think we need to go all out or something. On themselves. Let's cut words. Cast that on themselves. I mean, I don't care if she's failed to save. Not gonna save her.
The ritual was
Nice.
flawed. It could have damaged the grove. And if the goblins get him here, what will happen to the grove? To us? We'll find another way to stop them. We must.
I mean, that's... and I can't loot them.
Catch a break. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Time seems to be a bit flawed.
Can't risk being in open view.
That you can't loot the corpses.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here, whatever the Tree Father's judgment. I will accept it in full.
I mean, the other part is like the majority of the grove was ready to support her and support turning them over to Shadow Druids, even without knowing the names I say. The thing is, does it really help?
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right.
I mean, protecting the circle was natural, but you chose the wrong path.
I betrayed Sylvanas himself. Led the circle to Shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy.
She seems to be ready to repent, right? So it actually seems to have done something. And what will happen to Zevlor's people now that are you trying to stop the Rite of Thorns?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Sounds like a way better plan. I'm wondering, how did the Shadow Druids even find you to begin with?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Paladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Paladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them.
If they
I
played
won't
with our
forget the wounds I've inflicted.
fear.
I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full.
I think they did a really good job with writing Kagha. Okay, let's try if we can talk to Paladin.
I see it on your face.
Corpse too damaged.
You hate me. And I don't blame you.
I do not hate you. I am ashamed at how far I let your machinations spread.
Let's try it with this one.
Ren.
Not sure if
The
she's
corpse has
saying
nothing
something.
to say.
Anyway, see if we can talk to Wrath.
You have saved Kagha from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, I think we saved the druids from becoming a Shadow Druid grove. And now let's go for the goblins.
What did I tell you?
The Horny Tusk. E and C. They still have the idol, but the ritual stopped.
I know you had to stop her, but Kagha was just trying to protect us. She went too far, but at least she had a plan.
Great. And also we now have a plan.
Please,
Better one.
Tusk, it's not the time.
Kagha lied to us. She betrayed us. She didn't deserve your mercy.
The Rite of Thorns has ceased. It seems you will be allowed to stay. But behave.
I wouldn't ever do something ill-behaved.
Did I say that out loud? We've been chanting for days. I need some rest.
Sounds very exhausting.
Can't believe it. To think we almost finished the ritual. I felt honored when I was chosen to participate. Now I feel guilty I didn't object.
Okay, I mean, at least most of them, or all of them, seem to be glad they didn't go through with it. But like, well, it didn't seem to be too hard for Kagha to persuade them. Keep away from Toffet. She's lazy enough as is. I can't repay. So let's go to Zevlor and tell him the good news. And I think after that, many places we could go. I was wondering if there's something here. Maybe let's just go here next. Let's have a look if there's something here. And otherwise, I think I would go to the Sunlit Wetlands. Let's go to Auntie Ethel.